right into it, aren't they? Towards the back of the site now. The turret taken care of. Do they want to seek to try and fight this one? Surely Heretics might have some protocols. Listen to this. Look at this, man. Just straight through the gap. Something glides his way out of there. Plant now down. First kill. Advantage now for them, but Thrash in through. No, broken almost immediately there. And the Trip really doing the most to slow it all the way down. Trailblazer now being utilized. Device Spots 2 is going to be calling out for his team. Dizzy dealt with. Popped like a balloon straight into the sky here, but now it comes down to the gunfights, and something is unleashed entirely. Sky will not take no for an answer. Ace stolen away, but I don't think they care. It's a round on the board.
To fight, they're willing to commit bodies.
Something might be able to just clean up here. Yeah, okay, despite the fact that he was blinded up, goop on his face. Angle played by Forsaken, he's stunned. They don't expect it. They don't expect it, yet they still find the shots. Forsaken, a bit of whiffage in play.
Go, go, go.
Reclaimed the gun, actually. That's a massively important one.
That shot was very close to connecting. Miniboo does only have 125 health. That's going to take some of the damage out of picking up that Phantom, I think. No matter how good your aim is.
Trailblazer sees 2. That's a call now for the Paranoia player. Has to be used in response to try and push them back, but they want to push it and re-clear it. Together now, Angles watch. Miniboo, you're the most to do. Maybe you can really stand and deliver the result you're expecting here. That is the danger when you hand this guy a rifle.
He's been so incredible. 15-9, but just winning enormous impact frags.
Cool, calm, and collected with the aim. Hands it over as well. Knows that he's the lowest player. Now he's going to be the bait being played forward. Something! Oh, hopes and dreams dash to the winds.
Meta composition, except with Monyet not on the Astra.
Miniboo straight up through. Look at that. Smoke to cut off the at least backwards retreat potential for the punish, but everybody just wants to react into this one. PaperX through into B. They realize it's an open site.
Just looking for the hard lurk player, but I think PaperX's comp won't have as much of a hard lurk.
They're in back site. Looks like they want to try and take a fight.
Paranoia.
It's Paranoia. Off of whose contact? Something's here. Let loose, let rip. Boo hits the deck. Now there's plenty more players just trying to scoop up and vacuum back up that space. Heretics, they're worried about it.
They're using the flash there to stop the trade, not to set up the kill. Hyper confident that something's going to win the duel.
Now just walking right into it. Look at this. Forsaken! Oh my!
Playing for the retake. They went for that early round aggression into the opposite side of the map. Kind of funneling PaperX into the B hit so that they could play retake, and it ended up just getting crushed by post-plant aggression. Got to be wary of that. Something is on a heater so far.
It's popping off. Stack though. Nade. Stun. Flooding back in. Lines it up, but Boo was able to just at least capitalize from the back lines. Forwards is the position of Rians. Round and around the pillar we go. The kills found once more for Boo, but that classic 3 versus 3. They haven't given up over of the weapons though. They've been dropped down, not really reclaimable.
And I think that might end up being the difference maker. PaperX still really heavily favored despite losing people.
Okay.
Oh, very close on that timing.
Stealing sight.
Paranoia, forwards. Just clipping the side of the head, but the wall taking most of the damage. Something, this guy, he's feeling it. He's on one. 4 kills.
Troublesome player. Benji normally should be able to get 1 there and then just get shot in the back. And instead he gets 3?
Follow up. But my God, what a time to really shine.
And okay, it hasn't broken the PaperX economy.
I'm so good! I'm so good! Yo, sit down!
Out of my way.
Benji's been a nightmare for them to deal with, but fast, up mid.
Oh, again, you anticipate anything else other than it. Miniboo, he holds it down. Rooted in place at times, but he finds that kill against his adversary.
Another player who's just been phenomenal individually for Heretics. They've had the firepower today to be able to go toe-to-toe with PaperX. It's just about being able to, you know, get the really important rounds across the line.
Ball fades, spots it, 1 player, stun. Fault line to repeak. Flash through around the back.
And a re-clear. Something can tell the rest of his team there that clearly there's a stack over towards B Heaven if they're going to make a play like that.
It's Trips. Disgusting one out towards Heaven. That's the Punisher player who might be just trying to updraft, satchel their way up through main into that spot.
And that's a classic play that Something will go for. What a re-clear. Beautiful read.
Timing could not have been better. Now it's left up to just a few stragglers, PaperX players. Nice movement, at least the tip. Tap! Not enough! Benji! Precision!
30 seconds left.
On display, fully in control. Don't you dare set your sights or your feet whatsoever near his sight, because this guy is on one.
He looks amazing. I mean, he must have gone for the pop-off after that round. Ramp at the beginning of this round. And this is the first time where we've seen Paper-X, from what I can remember, play very spread across the map. They're fighting for both sides of the map at the same time. A ramp and B main.
Control of both of them.
I can't believe Benji is in the same
At
damn
same
spot.
But they also just keep wanting to go A, despite the fact that Benji's been doing this one. And they're walking out, they're walking out.
No way.
Again, they don't expect it.
There's no way.
Again, a 90-degree snap to the side. Forsaken as a wrist breaker, but he doesn't land any shots in the process. And they're left stunned almost, reeling.
The fact that Forsaken, who is now playing the Rays, is not clearing that position because he's like, right, guys, Benji cannot be there 3 rounds in a row.
Right there.
That would be silly.
That would be silly. But sometimes silly's what it takes. Because a team like Paper-X, something in the attack side up, reveals his hand. Everybody backing away though. What you were talking about earlier, Josh, you know, that prior map control, they were gaining B main, A main at the same time. They're leaving something really to his own devices. There's so much danger here.
But look, if something wants to clear this corner that Benji's been playing in, he has to come out so wide.
Look at this, I mean, even with it, oh, the
30
movement,
seconds
it's
left.
nice. No way. Committal, timing!
There's no way.
Boo!
Spike down.
Oh,
B.
boo! What? My God! No one spotted him, no one pinged him. Mind Freak eventually cleans him up, but listen, reinforcements are a while away, and with the spike drop down, it's a save.
I would love to see that from Munyet's perspective. Is that the
10
one
seconds
spot?
left.
Okay, so when you... And looking a little mentally out of it.
Yeah. I mean, his early timeout's being taken by Paper-X. There was one a few rounds ago.
He's missed the feet.
He's missed it. Can't quite see it now. He sees it though. Spotted. Exchange of the fire. The flash, no connection. Everybody grouped up towards B main. Some bite to the round, of course. Even with the limited weaponry of Paper-X. Never know when we're going to hit some shots off. But really, I mean, Heretics on full display, I think, with a lot of their defensive setups.
They're going to stun reclear mid here.
Only benefit to chance. Trailblazer. Forwards, mini boot. Just peeking out wide. Peppers them with bullets as they're trying to just retreat.
They stopped them before they even got to the trip.
Yeah. Haven't even cleared it. Saken's wondering how to break this one. Guess what? You can't really.
Yeah.
You have to swing into it.
No, it's horrible. It's a really horrible trip to deal with. Very powerful.
Poison's off.
Crossing back through main, running out of really opportunities. Jumping peak by something. Back through, in and out. Drifting with the movement. Did he know that the Device pushed up onto this angle? It seems like Boo has that awareness. Forsaken through mid. There's a rocket. It's sent loose and flying again. Where's it going? Into the back. It didn't kill him, man. He still stands tall. Try and conquer him. Try and take this side up, but the anchoring players are making a mockery of the Paper-X play style. Nails him. Running against such a well-drilled setup like Heretics, when they have these retake protocols, when they have all these ideas, it's just inevitable that you're going to be failing. If you are improving and they've already, come up with a Google Doc 20 steps ahead, you're not going to have it.
Okay, but Patty's position right now, getting squeezed.
Yep, stun, lay down, Forsaken. Can't really move, and he is being squeezed. So, a rifle obtained. Reward for their troubles. Now they're really just making the moves out towards Heaven. Benji forced away from the precious corner that he's been loving to play in. Back towards, again, screens, one-way smokes. At least the cages set up for him. Gives him that covering fire, and yet finally puts him down, blinded. Brilliant! You absolute animal! You absolute beast! And Munyet, what can you do? Rolling thunder up in the air, target practice. It's inevitable at this point. A possibility.
These players are weak.
Here for Heretics, 2v2. Seekers have to be used. It's just trying to count for the players' positions. Broken.
One
Mini
enemy
Boo scared about it. Nade rebounds. Nade rebounds. Munyet in a 1v2. This started as a 4v2. No utility to his name. Doubled up. Heretics, you got to think discipline. Name of the game. A dodge, a weave, a duck, a play. And Munyet saves the bloody day.
When things go well, there are problems.
Trip now set up for Ram. Miniboo, he's in their faces right now with the show stopping the movement. Little bit adjusted though, he can't quite find it. Flash pushing him away. Got to respect that one now.
He was looking to try to punish the Trailblazer coming out from Divide, but he couldn't quite. Forsaken had a nade up in his face. Yeah, they kind of called a cancel there. And Benji is watching. Mindfreak timing, tries to take a timing. Shut down.
Now you run your wee little legs right into the B anchor. Guess what? It's
we're going for Boo, are we?
Yeah.
Benji on one side, Boo on the other.
Good luck to you. How do you clear him? Boo avoids it, round to the back. Still with the shotgun. No way, he knows it, feels it. Maybe just hearing it, possibly off the sound cues. Heretic though, he took that timing and took that chance, gifted with one. Something's there, it's a flood defense, a flood play, right in, resetting, the aim! My God! Get out of here with that! Benji retreating to the back of the site nade. This will clear at least one of the trips, maybe even both if they're lucky. It does. So now, no more defenses. Cages have to be popped off and the util has to come flying. It's an anchor, flood, call. Now the showstopper rocket through! Paddy! What a shot! Clay Pigeon shooting and he's removed the major threat. But through the back of the site, they're not ready for it. Fast on the tempo and Paperx are increasing it all the way through a wide face. Benji was feeling that heat. It's over. Just like that, the round is finished.
Spike planted.
Boo in a 1v4. Very few chances of success.
The round should be finished. The round should be finished. Okay.
And it is. It is. Monya and...
They will have that trip in the pit on top of it, but it's broken.
It's definitely Boo's position that's the most vulnerable, but Paperx are moving away from that. Into the stacked site.
And to be... What's the call? I believe Miniboo's holding the nade. Trailblazer sends it flying. Actually predicting this one to just run forwards with the nice something. Already there with the blade storm out wide to the flash and set it up! Nasty stuff! Nasty work, Benji! Holy! What a return on the fire! Finally, the anchoring player removed 2 versus 2. Viper's Pit. It's a murky, murky territory now. It's going to be sweeping across the site. A tap, forcing the util out, but finally the plant. The divide. It's
good. Very close.
Bullets. Almost going down. 2 versus 2 still. Patience being played now, gaps and positions to be watched for. And what is the call for either side? How do you choose to play it? Devi holding the angle, stepping out wide, Heretic taking it in his stride as a game of timings. They're just bumping into each other. And Paperx on the brink. The pit will fall though, toppled, decay. Back up to the health, paranoia wide. Boo's got the smoke and a tap onto it. Spraying now. Boo sticking, halved, but not enough. Devi finds the perfect timing, picture perfect at that 6-6. They've evened up the half.
With 4 rounds in a row. You can never count this team out. It looked so over by the time it got to round 8. And even here, Benji putting on absolute heroics. But the problem being, they needed to get the flood defend going so that Mindfreak couldn't pit. Once the pit was down, pretty much game over for Heretics. They tried their best, but we're heading into a tied half to decide this. It's not even a BO1 anymore.
Yeah, anyone's game at this point, really.
He could possibly ask to do on the defense, but I don't see how he's going to be able to influence these attack rounds in the same kind of way, at least not easily. Whereas something on Jet in this comp, he can have enormous impact on attack and defense. If he's feeling it, he can force the fights. This pistol doesn't look like Paperx are in position to try to fight it, unless something finds a timing up through vent.
Caught behind them. Having control, vitally important here. And guess what? Everybody just grouped up onto the side with the exception of Benji Fishy.
Nobody is ramped to stop this retake from coming through. They're all on site.
Can't like the look of this post plan just on paper, at least just staring at the mini-map, because now, look at it, ramp control gained. Smoking off the main angle, look at them, they were trying to refight this, just walking through these smokes, and well, with the decay kicking in, good luck to you. Paperx still here, Benji Fishy cleaned up everybody. That's another pistol round for Paperx. So consistent with it, to such a high degree now.
Yeah, and I feel like Paperx mostly have been winning them themselves by virtue of great ideas. That one, I think, thrown away a bit by Team Heretics. I really did not like what they were going for in the post plan there.
Yeah.
Didn't make any sense to me. They needed to be repositioning to try to, you know, take another piece of map control or at least set up some crossfires. That is a rough fight. 3 easy pickings for Paperx. And they will take another pistol. Paperx are winning in those important situations.
Remain take, nade, rebounds with the stun. connection with the dog. Forsaken, he's looking for a little bit more because it will mean his ult will be earned online. Look at that, just overpowering them. All picked up.
One enemy remaining.
The stragglers really dealt with here.
Flawless.
These are hard eco rounds for Heretics too. They can't have a big ult like this. Getting ready at the start of the round to see whether anybody was going for early ramp pressure.
Push back up onto the angle. Oh my, doubled up flash, avoided and dodge. Forsaken!
Down.
Hopes and dreams, talk about it, dashed away, rocket rebounds!
Scout destroyed.
Goodness me. Relentless has to spike drop down too. He wants a little bit more, Boo.
One enemy remaining.
Sneaking around the sewers, Mini Boo. It's your turn. Can you step up to the challenge? You cannot. Flawless. And that's that early work that Forsaken was putting in, just trying to farm up those old orbs, disrespecting them, making sure that the kills went to him on the eco. Can use it to just set it up like that. Listen, they're probably going to win the round anyway. Probably didn't need the ult on top of it with those opening 2 kills, but he just seals it, doesn't he?
For occasion. Maybe that's even the optimal play. But it is important to get yourself out in the lead here. Paper X now favored to go up by 3. And Forsaken has just been a monster in these split games individually.
Form-wise, it's really being decided. That factor at play.
He's just so good.
Finishes him off. 2 full, reposition a Mind Freak. Out back into it. Dog's going to spot 2. They want a few more. What is that? What is that? Disgusting. Satchel in their faces, man. This is relentless. Was taken.
I mean, that is so much confidence from Forsaken there, the way that he swings that too. It's so committed.
4 players though, ready to fight back, and they do. Dropping something.
Okay, they get the information. Does that call the pivot? It does. There's more pace here with Heretics. They know that the A site only being defended by Mind Freak, who could vulnerable them. Oh, he slipped into elbow instead.
Repositions here. He's revealed himself though, just layering down that snake bite. Flash, dodge, now to stun. God almighty, he's in trouble. Needs some backup. Where is the help from the rest of his team? Through and out. Mind Freak and Divide. They double up onto that one.
That's incredible work. How has Mind Freak stayed alive long enough there for Divide to help?
It's a 2v3 surrounded. Every front.
If
no control of anything.
If Rians gets a kill, he's got the breach ult online. It could be the only way they're saved. This Paranoia's headed towards elbow.
Scout destroyed.
Trailblazer, aftershock down. Got to dodge it with a knife out. Now a plan. Rians now has the ult online. Does he choose to use it with the pressure? No, he dies! Or it's even active and instantaneous is the trade. Either side, pushing them all the
Incredible
way
movement
back.
to cancel that whilst full blood.
Rolling Thunder now. This sort of connection, aftershock, Paranoia walking right into all of this. Util! It's eventually traded there, still in the smoke, playing it around. Quick scopes, something. Monyet from the back, Divide round the side! They can't hold a candle to it. The fundamentals, the flood defense. It's Paper X at their best. Grouped up, operator to meet them. And this could spell disaster for the Spanish org. The team of new players, new rookies, some of them experience at this wider stage. It could all just tumble and collapse. Dash now available. Re-swings into it. The nail in the coffin. One after the time, the hammer swings down and out onto the anvil. And there is no hope, no chance in hell. They have gone home entirely. Paper X eliminating the Spanish favorites.
What a performance! What a resurgence! Insane individual talent. And finally waking up and looking like Paper X of last year.